Hey guys, my name's Max. Just gonna record. It's like I said this a while back to a couple of my friends. We're gonna re-record the base video that currently is on Raid Sim, and obviously my other friends that enjoy building this base. We're gonna rebuild it here for you. Um, I will be putting symmetry on because it just makes life a lot easier. Um, but we'll leave it off for a while, just 'cause we want to get the start down before we use it. Anyway, this is your core. This is your inner core. This is where all that your bunker loot is going to live in this small little section. There's not a lot of room, I'll be honest. It's cozy in here. But otherwise, let's put our TC in the corner. Again, I'm going to be upgrading this to end game material because it's just the way I want to do it. I'll be honest. Anyway, that's obviously it's not as much as most bunkers, but my bunker is unique to me. Me, myself, and I, because I built this. Right. Anyway, we will just turn on the symmetry here, but this is just simple. It's just the sides. Very simple starter. On here, when you're starting, you just have your door, but we will change this, and it will be a garage door. So, overly. Anyway, if we go out, your doors will go on the right hand side on all three sides. Also be honeycomb, sorry, airlock. I haven't spoken in a while. Fucking words are tumbling out of my mouth. Anyway, we're just gonna do the insides here. So this is your first floor, first shell of the base. And I know a lot of people either you can get this up another level, or we can go straight into the what's it called? Externals, wide gap, anything you want to call it. Oh, we'll just put the lid on this real quick. Turn that off and open up that one. So the way I look at it is, I want a base that people can't rotate around in. And by doing that, I've come to this base design. People can't rotate around to it. Sheesh. Yes, a lot of people mentioned, yeah, this is not a lot of room for stuff. But it's okay, this is your tiny little open core. And you will deal with it when you get more spaces to place boxes. I will just put this second floor on real quick, because it doesn't take me long. We like to put windows here. It looks like I've turned off my search. So it's that bit, like there, and then we put half walls and windows on top of it. And we will put a wall in the middle to disconnect all those sections. Right, awesome. I will just finish this. So this is where you will get a little bit of loot in here. Just like that. Floors, both sides. Beautiful. Right, we're gonna leave like that, and we're just gonna go straight into the externals, just because, well, externals are important. So honestly, I'm gonna go 2 out, and then we can build back. And we like to have these high externals, high foundations, and then from the high foundations we have our low foundations. Right. This is so we can put frames on there, and the frames are still the same level as your other frames. Moving on. I've changed my directory on externals. Yes, disconnectables, obviously if you get raided, helps you out, but 9 times out of 10, when I get raided in this base, I don't rebuild. I don't come back from it. It's game for me. I'm pretty happy if I get raided. Obviously, end game, this will all be high core, because you're going to be wanting to protect your TC as much as possible. Right. So these are just pretty basic that we've gone for. The idea is we want to give ourselves the most we can out of these peaks. it's not terrible. They do good. Anyway, we'll do a replicator real quick on the other side. Anyway, continuing on, we have frames here, a frame on the right side, window on the left side, and we can finish the roof. These will be single doors. Single doors do a lot better. Going in and out of your base. We can just roof the rest of this. Simple like that. This is what it'll look like for now. Obviously, we have a little top on that. And this will be framed because we can put more boxes in it. Like that. So that's what your external should be looking like on that side. Anyway, we'll move on to the next external so you can see a little compound. Again, we're only going to go out two, just because we don't need to go out anymore. Like that. Nice and easy. And you can come back to place the frames. Like that. This one, however, will be disconnectable because we have no need to make any more of those. We only need 3, 1 for each side. Delete that, double half wall. Wall. Place it. It's pretty simple. You just connect the walls are done. Alright. Move on from that, and we will have windows here and half walls on top of that. There. So we're fully sealing these sections. Again, this is where you can place more boxes. More boxes are good. You want to put 2 frames here and just top it on there. Now if we just go on a bit of a work here, build these walls up, just like this. We'll also put frames here. And for the people who struggle with jump ups, you can just put wood like there, down low. And this is it. So people can jump up. But don't struggle with it. Anyway. Continuing on, we'll do our frames real quick, just because as when I build my compound, I like to bring my frames up as well. That way, I'm not struggling building ladders and shit like that, getting up. Because while you're building your base up, you can place these, you can upgrade it while you're on top of your base and slowly build it up. Okay, beautiful. So again, end game, I'm going to be wanting to have an armored doors on these outsides. Kind of act as your airlocks while you fight, and you're pretty safe inside. We're just going to turn symmetry off so we can place these TCs and they don't just become invisible TCs. So we just put a window on them. Very, very simple. Awesome. Symmetry is fucking me. Anyway, continuing on. Symmetry is gonna fuck me. It is fine. We will just put windows on this and make it pretend like there is some shit fucking TC in there. Right. Do put frames on here because we will want doors. Just so people can't see in all those gaps. Obviously, I'm blind. Horizontal embrasures. Not needed on these windows. Oh, these ones though. Like that. I more likely like, so this one here is used for checking there's no one ratting at your doorstep, realistically. That's the way I'm looking at it now. Anyway, we'll just put the walls in. they're not too difficult to place. I think. Let them for a long time. I should get them in one go though. Yeah. Perfect. Like that. And it creates this little bit of a funnel into your own doorway here. So again, if there is that rat that is trying to door camp you, you can check before you go out and you will see if there's anyone here. It's pretty good. Yeah, we're just going to put the tops on these just because it looks weird. But you can put boxes in there, and remember you can put boxes in there. Metal embrasures. This is where it gets a little bit costly, honestly. Your embrasures is probably going to be the costiest thing. Oh no, it's just this other side here. So it doesn't look whack. Perfect. Nice little corner. These will be your large furnaces. Anyway. You need to put your embrasures down. Sorry, your embrasures. Your barricades down before you place your furnaces. Just because your furnaces will block where you can place them. Obviously, we also want to put barricades on here, and then here as well. You can, however, if you want, if you get enough metal blades for it, you can just extend this all the way back, so then no one can be climbing on top of this and shooting back at you. Example. I think I fucked it up a little bit. It does fit if you actually work it. Crap. This ain't good. Example like that. Anyway, let's move back on into the base. We want to put a frame down, followed by a half wall. I just need to see symmetry off. Ceiling's top half real quick. So double door, single door, I call the left side my flex vending machine spot, because who doesn't want to be raided, right? It's just the only way to get raided is by flexing a shop inside your house. Left side can just be used for a door. Probably have this door swing outwards though. Anyway, moving back onto the symmetry part. You can just have these as twig, because these are just going to be a foundation. Like that. And that's where you're down. We can cap these off, because we can build, the turrets will go on these pods here, and we can access them and reach them. So we just seal in this, half walls here, wall frames, and then door frames. Door frame, and then wall on the levels, like that. Very simple. Jump up over here, follow more door frames, and then we can just seal in the roof. She's looking good. She's almost there. Got her halfway done. Next comes my favorite place. Personal notes, I will high all this. In case there ever is a top down, I like to have that extra protection. Anyway, if we go from our jump ups here, I'm just going to do this quick little wall here. Like that. Door frame. Easy. Again, just personal preference, because I'm going to have a battery in here. I want this one high quad because it's going to be sitting out. It's obviously not fully exposed, but if they're rocketing, I don't want them to go through this wall. Again, personal preference is for your batteries. Anyway, we can basically just frame up this entire section now, and we can put the roofs on. Again, not needed. But again, high qual if you have the high qual. Your roof is important. You will learn this one day. Alright. So here again, turn off symmetry just because this is an optional. So we can put one battery in here, if I can put it in properly. Window it. And then here we can put in a couple beds. So depending on how many people you're playing with, it would probably depend on your beds. So you can have 2 beds, kind of like that. So you're playing with a quad. Say that. Bedrooms with the batteries next to them. And then this one here, we can do a little bit different, right? Put in the, electrical. Put a doorway. I'm gonna delete this frame real quick. Like that. You can still access your battery. Select that. Yeah, top one in it. Yeah, like that. And put the door back on. Right. Turn that off real quick. So you can use this as your bedroom, loot room. Put symmetry back on here. And these will be your ankle biters for your next floor up. Do a symmetry on them, pretty sure, yep. Just wall it, triangle, half wall, and then a singular. Sorry, let's just go back down here for a sec. Alright. Like this, attach the base, and again, attach the base. That's your shooting floor. Very simple, quite effective. Wall these in, and we'll delete this one. I'm going to put frame, followed by roof. I'm going to make this shipping container just because it makes it look nicer. And then, just because AK crouching is the meta, we can put ramps there. For door frames, we'll put door frames on these frames. Like that. Like to garage door these ones here. Like that. Simple. Hang on, something different here. We're gonna change it. Because the reason we change this is, let's say you're getting raided and they break this. Obviously this is your, most vulnerable part of the pigs. If this breaks here, this is going to collapse. But instead of fully collapsing, you're still going to be able to come out here and look down. It's not as important, but it does, however, make a sustainable difference. Okay, we're just going to put the door on quickly. Frames. Like that. It's already looking big. It's good. We're almost at that 140k mark now. Right, so we do just put a window here. We don't need to use any more of our shooting floor than that. This is interesting. I like how interesting it is. We frame off this entire part here. Fully, a bit more fucking honeycomb like that. And in these slots here, which we will fill in, we will put in frame. That. No symmetry off, we just upgrade all these little nice. Yep, so obviously just ramp peaks so you can peek out. This again will give you more peaks in your own base. You can just put window frames on all these ones here. Just quickly. Nice, looking good. Looking good. Now, it's because I don't like rats climbing on my base. I put barricades up here. It's the highest barricades you'll ever see on a base. Unique. Alright, coming back on the inside here. Just triangle it up like that. We will have door frames. All the sides there. Pull this in, turn off symmetry, and delete that one. And like that, this is the start of your tower. Right. So we're going to continue on a little bit here. I'm going to turn off, I'll leave symmetry off, because the way I do this is I actually seal off all of these gaps. Except for one. Only leave one ever open. And that's is basically for repairs and other things that we will get into later. It's nice and cozy in here. So anyway, I will keep going because otherwise I'm just gonna run out of time myself. Gonna turn my symmetry back on here. You can come inside. We can place roof frames. For most of them. Like that. There you go. So that's what your roof will look like. Up the top here, we will put in window frames. Frame. Frames there. Nice. Now from this frame here, we will put a wall, and then a wall on the inside. Like that. You can, however, put on these ones as well, and it won't make the outside impression. Then from here, we'll place frame, half wall, frame. Because this is as high as our tower is going to be. Triangle in the middle. Now, the tower is going to be preferable to your own choice. It's going to depend on if you like your roof camping a lot more, or if you don't like your roof camping a lot more. So, if you like your roof camping a lot, we can just put all floors in. Or I've looked at, in the past, putting a frame here, and then following up with a ladder hatch. And using the ladder hatch so we can peek into our own base. I don't really care what gun I get. So you can open it up and you can get anyone on your roof, on any sides of your roof. Just having that extra peek down might be good. But then again, it is sustainable to, hey, that's like a rocket and a bit of exploding. You can go through that, I guess. So up to you. It's just an idea I had at the time. Anyway, we're actually gonna head back down here for a second to place our SAM sites. Excuse me if you did hear any of that. 3 SAM sites will fit on your base. And then just for a little bit of fun, we make this stone if you want to. Anyway, yeah, just a little bit of cover if you are that guy who wants to climb up here, you're like, oh, bit of cover from that shooting just so you can hide behind it and shoot down. Obviously the raid base is probably going to be up here, but hey, you're not going to be on this side of the base. If there's a fucking massive raid base here, you're going to be on that side somewhere, honking around. We're going to head back up here. Material. All metal, cram the middle, and frames like that. There's the roof. Right, all of these. Let's grab the windows real quick, just because the windows, if you don't place the windows on how, you struggle getting them on. I'm just gonna put windows on these ones, all of them, and then glass as well. You don't want to get shot out while you just get up here. Large ramps, up all of them, and this is where your barrels will come in handy. This is where you can store loot in your towers. You just put a barrel under it like that. It's pretty cheeky. We're going to fall down here real quick. Ladder hatch again. We're going to get the triangle ladder hatch this time. Turn off symmetry. Give people win. I like to have it in front of the doorway. Just a bit of an extra. I will explain this section of this in a second. So most of this here can just be sealed in and use this honeycomb. Say because you get your your batteries down here. Some nice batteries, mind you. If they're not enough, your auto turrets will be in the compound on here, which I will place in a second. We will fill out the rest of this base with deployables. Anyway, if it's not enough, I like to do a little bit of jolly bit of fun, right? We'll put a locker in here. If you have a spawn here, there's full kit on your way up, or there's a kit on your way up. Delete that real quick. We put the frame in there, so then if someone breaks it, they can't actually loot it. Yeah, it's unique. Now, you cannot reach that. That is an impossible jump. You will have to get yourself a ladder. Okay. Just for this little bit here. Up the top here. Garage doors a little bit, and a ladder hatch so you can get up to your roof. If this isn't high enough for your wind turbines, there's something wrong with it. You can place 3 up here, however. Right on the very edge, we will place 1, 2, and 3. That's all you need to power this base, is these 3 wind turbines. They have enough power. And then again, look, this is fully up to you. You can go ahead and just place a little bit of protection for yourself on the roof if you ever come up here. I myself don't place an auto turret up here because there is nowhere for me to hide it. Let's say, okay. If you want to protect someone from landing on your roof up here, you're going to have to do the good old shotgun traps. And hope they do enough. That's interesting. I've actually never seen that before. So much I haven't played Rust recently. Excuse my cough. Right, we're gonna head back down here to these frames here. We're gonna get some siren lights out. This is a nice little head glitch, and you can place it on here like this. And a couple on this side as well. Grab the gun. And you can crouch in. My hands off the keyboard here. And also is your head. Use it to shoot out into the world. You can also use it to shoot down into your base if people are below you running around. Obviously, you can put grenades down there, whatever you want. Mismatch, whipple, whap. You know. So we're gonna shove doors on all these spots here. Jump symmetry again. You can, you can just put a shotgun trap there. But each one of these, I just don't have enough shotgun traps to show you all the spots. Alright, there's no symmetry back on. We'll get outdoors. We will finish this up. Door in, and then a door out. Those. You're curious about these spots? Hey, don't be, right? Let's get our trusty old turret out. He will slot into this gap. You can, if you want, put a door frame in here. A chain link door frame. They have enough. To give it that extra bit of protection. It's not always terrible. It's not always the best idea either. Anyway, and because this is a frame, a ramp, we actually can't put a frame there. If I just turn on my symmetry real quick and just show you. Yeah, you could put, I guess, like that. Maybe as your only way out, have a jump up. And then have a garage door just for your jump up. Then again, you're probably gonna want to have protection again. get up. This is for maintenance, connecting your wind turbines. Fucking SAM sites. My brain is gone. All of it. Right, we're gonna turn the symmetry back on. We're gonna head back inside the base. Doors. Easy. Right, let's go down into the inner workings. Again, my favorite door is the garage door. Don't get me wrong. 9 times out of 10, everyone's base looks like this. And sounds like this. Double door facing outside. Simple. Simple room, simple decisions. If you get that, if you get a spare T3 during your wipe, hey, feel free to place it up here. There's not a million of them. And for a bit of extra loot, you can get the stand-up barrels and just place 2 here. Like this. Or you could replace one of these with the mod pod. Quick, kids. If you do get very rich, hey, feel free to play boxes on the floor. Done it before. Anyway, turning our sentry back on as we head back down into the base, devolve deeper into this disgusting. I like your head. Head over there. Again, doors will wrap around this entire wing. It will stop people rotating. Here is an important part. On this left-hand side, at halfway, place your water turret in. We'll go back down here. We'll get a bit of chain link out. Chain link fence. Stupid. Chain link. And then a garage door. We want the garage door to be on this side. And it's for this door here. This is in concept that you won't be seeing water turret body. Where's the other side? Yeah, it's the other side. There we go. Come out, you're not going to see the other turret. He's seeing your feet, but you can't see him when you come out, so you're not really looking there. Again, this is a shotgun spot. You can put a shotgun trap here. You can be the Ultimate Rat. Just have shotgun traps all around your base, right? Right, we're going to grab ourselves some furnaces real quick. So, we need to clear out our inventory real quick. So we can put furnaces in these gaps here. Door. Just a normal door. I threw up my box. I'm depressed. Get a large box. We can just place them in the pit. For doors in here, I want them to open out. I always want them to open out. And then the garage door. Right, for the outside, airlocked double armored door. It's looking good. Right, I'm going to show you guys something really interesting, because everyone's favourite thing is large furnaces. Large furnaces for you. You just hop onto this platform here, and you stand backwards, and you look up as high as you can. And hey, look at that. You B. Large furnaces fit. They're so easy to place. Everyone can do it. You can go give it to your fucking guy. He just runs around farming and plays them for you. It's simple as pie. Right, now, 2 ways to do this. Either lock in both sides of them. You can leave it open. Either way, get yourself a small box. Get all the turret. Place him on the left side. He wants to be facing on that left side there. Just look out there. On both sides. Delete those boxes. That makes him so he can see through this left side here. It's covered by a double chain link, and so is the next one. Right. Again, like I said earlier, I like it to be non-rotational. People can't rotate through my base, so I will be putting chain link doors, extra chain link doors on, extra protection. I want a different skin. Forgive me. Again, you can have boxes up here. You can have 2 beds next to each other. In here, you can also have 2 beds next to each other in here. Okay, we're just gonna leave this 1 beds because symmetry will cook me. I threw out my locker. That's depressing. Like I said, we're filling in this deployables. Locker 1 side, locker 2 side, small box. So when you're peeking inside your compound, it's just crouched. You're slamming someone, right? His feet are no longer going to exist. For here, it's pretty simple. Can put a window glass on here, but otherwise this is a nice little hidey hole. And now for the part everyone hates me. Shotgun traps are my best friends. Symmetry off again, otherwise we're gonna run out. So 1 shotgun trap will go on this side. And 1 shotgun trap goes on that side. There is no rotation in my base. You cannot rotate because you're blocked there. Order threats are gonna shoot you through here. Shotgun trap's gonna shoot you through here. You get this inside peak here. You can shoot people straight down from here. You get to your roof or your compound. You can shoot people straight down from. There's a lot of places. And hey, your enemy's gonna hate you. You can get stuck inside these. Yes, I know. It's gonna look like this. A lot of people's small box down there, so people can't get stuck. Cause all your friends are gonna get stuck in it. I ain't gonna lie. All of them. Now for a bit of fun, extra. Symmetry is off, so we're just gonna do it again. Do it again. Just a bit of chain link doors. I don't want them to rotate. Make them use more explosives if they want to rotate. Make them use ladders if they want to rotate. But we're not giving them a free way to rotate. Anyway, it's pretty much our base done. Obviously in here you're free to place whatever deployables you want on the wall. There's heaps of space for it. I guess down in the core is probably the only thing you're wondering. I recommend getting the 2 people, you know, who are going to be the most active. My fish skip. And giving them bags in here. You can get 2 in, like that. When you're gonna go off mine, go to sleep. Twig that. I call that. Hey, it kinda looks like it's never been there before. Looks like a bit of honeycombing, let's be real. And there we go. Wake up. Break it. You're free. And that's pretty much the base. In its entirety. Looks nice. I will show you guys the upkeeps in a second. I'm just gonna put the last bit of deployables on. Window, garage door, door. Inside here, a lot of garage doors. Because garage doors are my friends. Anyway, so we're gonna head down to the main TC. The upkeep cost 20,000, 300 high wall, and about 300 stone. And then we'll head out to the first externals if I find a way to external in it. Okay. You're looking at 9,000 metal. And you're looking at 13,000 metal. If you're curious about deployables wise here, you're free to your own designs in here. You can have boxes in here like this, or you could go for the simpler blockers, and then just put a barrel in there for extra loot. I don't know, up to you. You fit you. Or am I wrong? Anyway, that is the base. This is my base. This is my sea base. Used on sea servers because offline raids are always. One thermal thing before I run away and close the video. You're probably wondering, hey, where Max, would I place my oil refinery? Right in front of your door, like that. actually fits on all sides. It doesn't have to be in front of your door. You can just place it on this side. I just place it in front of my door because when I'm coming back in my base, I can check it on the way back. Anyway, that is the base. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This will be my probably final rebuild of this base design because yeah, I just don't like doing it, honestly. This looks ugly. Fixed it. Fixed the ugliness. Anyway, yeah, I probably got no more needs to record this video again. Don't know how that became a thing. But yes, this is it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you build this. I want to see this on fucking Rust servers as many times as I can. Please. Show me my own base. I want to see its beauty. Anyway, thanks guys.